but their uncle is the only motherfucker who probably knows.
Right.
Because he kept all of them away. So that's why with them saying, speaking up for him, nobody really knew Kelly but him and his uncle. Because Kelly ain't allowed none of them around. Like right now, my daughter, he don't allow none of them around. That's all lies. Them niggas sitting around like they around my daughter. That nigga don't play that right now.
But okay, now that's a whole nother thing. But you know, they was trying to say that Kells gave you $20,000 or some shit.
I was a millionaire as a teenager. I ran half of my city. What do you think 20,000 will do to me? You think he could prove? You think the fans ain't went through my shit to prove that he done set a better number? If they have been a convinced of you motherfuckers who know me. If I got 15 properties that's over $200,000 now, what would he give me? It can't give me shit. He talking out his ass. You think he ain't had the fans all up in my account? You think that when he put that shit out there on Dale King, them same goddamn Homeland and shit ain't say, hey, Mr. Clark, you need to see your account. You know what they saw? Me with wire transfers and cash apps and goddamn Western Unions to my daughter in 2015. You ain't never seen nothing come from my daughter or him to me. Not never. So that shit he talking, that's just ass. He can get away with this shit telling niggas who broke that. Nigga, 20,000 couldn't even pay my bill. The fuck would I do with 20,000? I got motherfuckers here in Florida that can show you contracts that they try to give me with my daughter. $50,000 contract up front to sign my daughter with a Disney and some other shit. See, what he gonna do is embarrass himself in court, and I'm waiting for it. But he's gonna have my daughter. He's gonna have my daughter probably doing in jail with a contempt of court.
Okay, but
she's gonna realize that it's not love.
All right, now check this out. On some real nigga shit though. Real talk. When it y'all, you and Kells used to be cool, then y'all, where did this
where the fuck that get from? We ain't been, this man ain't never been, who made that story up?
No. Let me rephrase that question. I mean, because I'm from, like I say, I'm a man just like you, man. I got.
No, listen. No. When I'm talking third party direct. Not to you. You ask your question. Ask your question.
Right, I'm talking about me. I'm saying still, I'm a man just like you. I mean, for a motherfucker to get this close to my motherfucking daughter, and I am the parent. You see what I'm saying? I'm the parent. How could a person get close to my daughter when I'm the parent? You know what I'm saying? It had to be some type of connection there for doors to just be shit going all haywire, and now there's like animosity here, or somebody don't like somebody.
There was no animosity. He fucked my daughter at 17. What do you mean? That's the animosity. When I found out at 8, when my daughter was 18, I found out by motherfuckers in this camp who let me know that this foul shit happened. And that's when I took it from that. And when I found my own truth out, I called this man straight up. But no hesitation. And that's where we fell out.
So did you?
It was never cool. We wasn't no cool.
So
it was business.
But you so did you allow your daughter to fly with him or go with him or?
No, my daughter wasn't allowed to go half the places she went because he didn't never tell nobody. So he can't listen. This is what I'm telling you, bro. Ain't nothing. I ain't even know half the place they went. That shit that his camp gave up. So why? Let me help you understand how this is going, right? And I'm a dude that the feds waited to last to call. I never been indicted. I never been down to what the fuck is this? I never been called in for the grand jury. None of that shit. All his whole team had been done, except for 50. So when that information come out, that's information they already got from this team. So I didn't know nothing where they tracked. I talked my phone, doing on the phone. I'm busy. I'm running a couple of businesses, doing my thing. This is what I reckon my daughter, make sure she's good. She's doing her schoolwork, her shit, this and that. That's what I was into.
Okay, so how was she? But how was she? Right, but how was she managed to get on planes and shit? You know, this shit ain't just like popped up news.
That's what you got. That's what he gotta answer that. That ain't a me question. That's a his question.
So you didn't prove your daughter to get on no plane and no shit like that?
Man, I didn't even know how they was traveling. As far as I knew his travel, he didn't fly.
But did you know she was? But did you know she was with R.KELLY?
The whole world know I was with R.KELLY, brother.
No, not you. I'm saying your daughter. So, cause see,
that's what I'm saying. My daughter.
I understand that, bro. But you got, and I'm gonna keep saying this, bro, because you got to still respect me from a man perspective too, bro.
But what you're not giving me man perspective. You're giving me justification for R.KELLY.
No. I ain't. Let's kill it.
We talking. Listen why. Listen. Because one, I'm gonna reverse the phone conversation. I'm not gonna give you. I already know that your parents was aware that you was dealing with this man. Let me tell you the charge so you clearly understand where he gets fucked up with the travel. The traveling would get them fucked up because he was having sex with my underage daughter during that time she was underage. That's the travel. So that dumb shit with dumbass Greenberg put out and everybody talk about, these dudes gotta learn federal law. I had a 9-year indictment before I went in. I know how these motherfuckers think, and when I went in, they know when they questioned me, I was disrupted just like I was defending myself.
Okay.
If I don't know nothing, don't ask me nothing. I don't play no any in-between game. The difference is, dude is getting in trouble for not traveling, but traveling for sex. If you're not working with my daughter, what you said publicly.
Okay.
So why are you taking my daughter around this and that at underage having sex?
All right, okay, well let's fast forward. Cause I watch you a lot of times and you always say, well, you know, you want your daughter to come home, this, that, and the other. And like I keep saying, we know young women, you in your 40s like me too. You know we got older guys that like young women and young women that like older guys. Now let me stop. Listen to me, bro. Let me stop. Now you know you got these young girls out here, fasty tail ass. You know, we might say I'm gonna use me for an example. I could raise my daughter the best way possible. And know I gave her ground rules. And you know this just as well as I know. When we send our child out to go to school, we don't know what they packing in their backpack. Some women, some young girls, they will go to school with the clothes they got on their back, but they have an extra pair of clothes for when they get out of school. You see what I'm saying, bro? No. Hold it. I'll let you talk, but hear me out. What I'm saying is this here. You know these young girls, you can raise them to however you feel you want to raise them to be. But at the end of the day, I can't control my daughter from who she talking to or who she attracted to or if the next man go talk to her. All I can do is pray that I raised her right to know what decision she make is the right decision. Now, fast forwarding. Now, this is her decision to want to be with KELLZ. I mean, what could a father say? And I'm just putting myself in your shoes. If I were you, I'll fall back. You know why? Because she a grown woman now. I mean, I ain't shit we can do. I mean...
And that's where I'm going to interject. And tell us you, and you missed 4 years of your daughter's life, then you can't tell me how I feel. And I would never, as a father... No.
I ain't never... No, hold on. Let's get something straight. I ain't never say fall back. But understand something too, bro. No, listen to me. No. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes to get a better relationship with your kids, bro, you got to have communication. And you know just as well as I know, goddammit, if we tell, let's say if it wasn't R.KELLY, let's just say it was a boy around her fucking age and she liked the boy, whatever the case might be, and she know you don't like that boy. These girls is going to do what they want to do anyway, and can't shit we do about it.
I'm 100% with you. All the way with that. I follow you loud and clear. But what that got to do with a man our age fucking a child? See, the difference is I don't know what you'll do, but I'm gonna tell you what I won't do. I'm gonna kick her in her ass and tell her get her little hot ass up out of here. Cause I got choices. And me fucking a kid ain't one of my choices.
Yeah, but
I get too much ass and I've been married 28 years for me to ever have to deal with a child. That's just what it is. Everybody got their own preference though. So for me, that can't even fathom in my head because I'm gonna kick in her ass. Free. Especially with somebody that got a child that you got the same age.
Let me tell you a story, brother, about my daughter. Okay? My daughter was going to school. Now, I know how to praise my daughter right, to be respectful, whatever the case might be. Until the school called me and told me she was on Twitter. Bitch this, bitch that, bitch, 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 bitch. And I know I didn't raise my daughter like that, right? But that goes to show you that we can raise our kids one way, but they still have their own mind. Beating them ain't gonna get them. Listen. Beating ain't gonna get them in line. All it's gonna do is bring more hatred towards you. And that's why, listen, that's why your daughter, the way she rebellious now, because you aggressive. I had to learn this as a man on my own. Now, I can say this. I love my kids to death. They respect me to the end of time, or whatever case might be. They know daddy was there, but the disrespect, they know I ain't going. I might have been a little bit too aggressive, but I never had no problem with telling my kids, hey, daddy was a little bit too aggressive. You know, I love you. You know, I got your best interest at heart. But what I'm telling you from man to man, I mean, you beating the dead horse, bro. You know, she's a grown woman. They go do what they want to do, what they want to do. And I'm going to keep it 100 just like how you talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. Once they start fucking, you can't tell them nothing. When they start fucking, bro, listen, I don't care what nobody say. And I'm putting myself in your shoes. I can raise my daughter to the T. She can have all the things she wants in the world. And I promise you, that don't mean shit. Once they leave that house, and go into that world, regardless of what you done taught them, how you done raised them, they go do what the fuck they want to do, the way they want to do it. And if you don't roll with them, guess what? They gonna feel like you against them, whatever they doing. It's a way you gotta do shit, bro. That's all I'm taking from one man to another man.
And I respect that. But I'm gonna say this once again. They tell you are dealing with your daughter from a distance, far, in a different state, and the situation I went through. You can only give me your clean-cut observation of your opinion until you walk them shoes. It's the same way with me trying to tell somebody who child is deceased, and I get many of them DMs with, and me saying I understand, because I can't understand, because I know my daughter's still alive. I can't understand until you've been through that situation. We passed the point, my daughter could have went there and got butt naked in front of him and said, do it through. It's still R.KELLY as a man to do it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care enough about the kids hiding the ass. We know we got young kids that's hiding the ass, young full of cum all day long. We know all the slang. We know that. We know the motherfuckers in the hood that's going to knock them down, bump their little ass loose, and all that. We just pray that it's never outdoors.
Right, but when I say this here to you, bro, you don't know my situation either. I got 3 girls, 1 son. I mean, they all from Chicago, but as they got grown, they sprouted all the way. So you think it's hard for me? Hold on, brother. Listen to me. It might be a different scenario, but I'm speaking as a father. You know, me still being in Chicago. I got a daughter in Atlanta. I got a daughter in Vegas with my son. You know, they all got the same mama. You know, and we don't communicate all the time, but we know we love each other. And if they ever need their daddy, you know, I'm there for them. Do I hear from them all the time? Of course I don't. Do they text me sometimes? Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you, bro, even as a man, fuck the age and all that shit. I'm trying to tell you how to get a better relationship with your child so you won't have to go through the same shit.
I got 6 kids. I'm not new to this. I got Angeslo is my baby daughter. You know, I know my granddaughter is 11, who spends summers with her grandfather. I got 5 granddaughters. 1 grandson who needs to keep hearing. I'm not new to childhood, brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I just look young to play the role with everybody. I'm not new to this. I'm a family structured individual. What my daughter doing is acting out. You know why? Because at the end of the day, when it's time for her to come home, she knows she's coming home with open arms to her family. All that shit that people saying and all that, that's what she knows. She has a loving, hardcore support system.
And you said the key word. You said the key word. Your daughter's acting out. So let me ask you this. No, let me say this. If you know she acting out, why you won't just let it play out until she get her head together and just to say, you know what? My daddy's still there. My mama's still there. Let me do this. But cause I watch you too, bro. And I keep saying to myself, I mean, you still digging a pit more and more and more where it's not going to get you.
You gotta understand, I don't care enough about no pit. My daughter know how her father is. I'm not going to change from now. None of my kids, especially my last child. Until I know my daughter is making her own goddamn decision on her own, living her own life outside of that where she is, then I'm okay.
But you
won't hear me say a peep.
But listen, bro, I understand that. So if she was 18, let's say if she was 18, regardless of who it is, she's still a grown woman making her own decisions.
Exactly, but we keep saying assuming. We won't assume. This happened when she was 17. So the influence of a grown-ass man started when she was a child. So we can't erase that. See, everybody in Chicago looking at it as your daughter 21. Listen to this. If I raise a young girl, grab a young girl right now, that's 16 or 17 years old, and keep her ass in a goddamn closet for the next 4 years. When did she get out of there? Because she's grown now, she ain't running away, and she walking beside me in public, she riding with me. That don't mean that it's nothing wrong.
Okay.
She's okay with it.
Okay.
And
you say
discipline to her condition. That's all that means. Not saying that he did that to my daughter. I was just giving you an example. So when the people saying, okay, she's doing this, she's doing that. If you look at my daughter's life at 16 and 17, up to the time she met him, my daughter was an outgoing, always out doing her thing. You know how many videos I got my daughter hating R.KELLY songs? She didn't know who R.KELLY was. She hated singing his songs because his songs was 5 minutes or more. He knows we have this. So that shit with him acting like she was a infatuated fan, she never liked anything about him. She looked at him as an old man. So she saw him perform, which changed everything. Like, damn, he can perform. My favorite artist is Drake. So with my daughter, whole lifestyle from 10 up is recorded. That wasn't us standing on. We made her sing R.KELLY song because we knew they was the high-powered ones that showed her voice range. She didn't like man, they 5-minute songs, Dad, I'm that old man, I don't like singing them. Oh, that's on tape. We don't have to lie about our life. We don't get kudos on this. I'm not getting no reward for this. None of this shit helping me out. This shit has messed my life up to the fullest in a certain way.
Hey, listen.
It's up on fans, everything in my life now, man. This shit I don't need.
I hear what you said, but I'm gonna tell you this here, bro. And and it ain't no defending. It ain't no defending no R.KELLY or none of that going on. I'm just talking about reality and facts, bro. Of how life is going with our kids and how they growing up. At the end of the day, if I tell my daughter, hey, don't talk to John, and my daughter decide to talk to John and she doing it behind my back, what can I do? I can't do nothing until I find out what's going on. And then once I find out what's going on, she's gone. You see what I'm saying? And all I can do is pray that she come back or understand what I'm saying before it's too late. In this situation, bro, look, he locked up now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's stopping her from coming back home?
It's not about stopping. It's the influence. See, the one thing about it is you're a 40-year-old man like me. So you know the difference with stopping.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hey, Angelo, let me stop you, bro. I've been to the joint, too.
Let me tell you what stopped me. It's the same way I came from a penitentiary to a medium, to a low, to a 10. And
okay.
It didn't have a fence. Didn't mean I won't get no situation over leave.
Hey, but listen. Listen, I've been to the joint too, bro. Let me tell you something. No. Let me answer this right here. I've been to the joint too now. I did 5.5 years in the joint. It ain't that much motherfucking captivity in the world that a motherfucker can have a motherfucking mind that wrapped up to where they in jail and they still ain't coming.
Brother, you must ain't looking at it. I can give you 10 goddamn people right now. I can give you 20 people. You got so many goddamn people that can influence their situation from the prison system doesn't mean anything. It's what responsibility you have. It's what people you have around them and how you make them feel is that you need them. My daughter feels like she's his hope right now. You think Greenberg put everything her a whole ear full of me? And shit, he tried to play with my daughter, getting her a contract, talking about, oh, y'all, Kelly gonna do it. He won't survive here, all that. You think I don't know inside? I'm inside. I'm not outside.
Yeah, but it show your daughter ain't the one out here that depend on niggas. Women looks for dependence. You can't, bro, listen to me. No, bro, listen. Listen. You know, because I keep telling you, man, you talking to a real one too. A woman, listen, a woman sometimes look for dependence. If it's the easy way for them, they will go for that. You got women out here that want to be independent, and you got women that want to be dependent. You got women that don't want to be independent. You got women out here that want to be secure. Your daughter might just be the one that want to be secure. What she doing, you know?
So secure in what?
I guess with R.KELLY, you know what I'm saying? Cause let me tell you something. No matter what you say, she ain't coming back, bro. You can fight to the.
But that's what you're not. I'm not running. If I wanted to fight, I'm up in Chicago probably twice a month. If I wanted to really snatch my daughter up, I would drop fans, have my daughter ass next week.
Yeah,
in
but
24 hours, somebody calling me saying I got your daughter, yo. I'm not taking my daughter out of a situation or doing any of that.
Yeah, but you was on but bro, I watched the Lifetime too. You was on Lifetime, but you was on Lifetime screaming out the window. I'm just speaking from what I saw on TV. Now I don't know if that shit was script.
Yeah, but you can see it on the window. You should have saw the part when security came and they called the police.
Yeah, I saw all that shit. But I'm just saying, if a nigga like me want my daughter bad as I want, fuck the police. I'm finna run something to that motherfucker.
That say a lot, you know. But guess what? I like that shit because I'm really from there. So I'm never gonna just play the gorilla because you know what? I take care of a lot of dumbass gorillas right now. I got 6 of them that I've been taking care of, 1 for 18 years, 1 for 10, and they'll all be in there the rest of their goddamn life off of being gorillas. See, the difference is I've been a boss all my life. I don't move like that. I don't give a fuck who in the world say what they would do. I don't see them in no penitentiary doing it. So they can say all the bullshit they want to say. The difference is I'm going to give any city respect when I'm there. But make no mistake, I'm always prepared and always ready in the city that I go into.
Man.
I'm always make sure I reach out. But I'm not no stupid. Dude didn't do nothing that would him a bullet in his head to me. If it would have been time, I wouldn't have never had to go to Chicago. That's easy.
I'm just saying, if you love your child much as you say you do, fuck the police. So check this out, right? This is the crazy part, right? I'm gonna give you a quick scenario. So my cousin, he killed 2 dudes, 2 brothers, over his baby mother, right? Right now, double murder. Getting all the money in the world, double murder. Been in jail 18 years. Ask me how many times his baby mother went to see. Ask me how many times his fucking daughter went to see. See, people can talk all they want. I live reality. So me killing R.KELLY, when my daughter would have came to see me, she would have looked at I killed the dude she loved. And that's what she'd have held against me. Okay, but listen.
How did I win? I didn't win. So I played the cards the way I needed to play. Okay,
now let me stop you right there. You already killing her. You killing her right now. The man locked up. So, I mean, she already dying. Listen, bro, you don't have to kill nobody morally. You can kill them spiritually. You can kill them emotionally. You are, listen, bro, you already killed her. I understand what you're saying, bro, but we ain't talking about him. We talking.
Because we keep talking about my daughter happiness. She can't be happy if she got robbed from her happiness. That's like somebody getting fucking raped and sitting with the dude who raped her. You think she don't really want to get away? She just caught up in something mentally, whatever she went through. So you
saying your daughter kidnapped?
No, why? I mean, we we're gonna have a dark conversation. We gotta have a dark conversation.
Well, I mean, because when I'm seeing, listen, bro, listen to me.
You saying they kidnapped? That's it. Come on.
Right, because when you look at the news, bro, listen to me. You gotta hear me from my perspective, bro. Now I respect yours, but respect mine. You gotta hear what I'm saying, because I mean, I ain't saying R.KELLY no motherfucking Don Juan or no goody two-shoe ass nigga, but I'm just talking.
I ain't heard you once say that yo was a cruddy motherfucker and the shit he did ain't.
No, I ain't even saying. But what I'm saying is this here, bro. I'm speaking from real life perspective. What I'm saying is this here. Bro, it takes 2 to motherfucking tangle, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I didn't see.
This is what you understand, right? I didn't have nothing to do with nothing. When they came to me, everything was already in motion, bro. You think I had a clue that all this shit was going on? If I had a clue, an increment of any of this, my daughter wouldn't have been nowhere fucking near him. Period.
So she went on her own.
Went on her own. I said a small increment of any of this going going on? What are you talking about going on the own?
Bro.
The whole situation. If I would have knew that man fucked my daughter in April, motherfucking 2015, my daughter would have never been a part of nothing else.
Well, okay, in all respect to that, bro, I'm just telling you from a man too, because I got daughter. If I knew R.KELLY rap sheet and he's known for fucking young women.
What rap sheet? Everybody, I know a whole lot of motherfuckers that's
okay, so it's his. So Angelo, so here's to say, I understand that. I understand that, but you got to understand, though. So you can't blame nobody but yourself because you allow this, bro. You allow this.
Okay, listen. I'm going to say I allow it. Then what the fuck did that change? That ain't even making no sense.
It does, because you the parent, bro.
I'm going to say it for Chicago State. Why the fuck would I put my daughter in a situation with this dude if I didn't think this was a business, a real precise business move to go up?
No, brother, that's
$20,000 was something that you heard he gave. I will give him $20,000.
Now that's not what I'm saying in that respect, brother. What I'm saying is you knew the man rap sheet. You knew what he come from. Listen, it does matter. It does matter. You can't. But Angelo, listen to me, bro. Listen, you can't tell me it don't matter when you are the parent. It does matter. If I'm the parent, right? Listen to me. If I'm the parent and I know the rap sheet of another person, why would I want to put my daughter in that situation anyway? Fuck all the fucking. Fuck all the he's a star. Fuck all that she want to sing. Fuck all that she want to be a megastar. Fuck all that. If I know no, bro. No. Let me say this. If I know as a man, I'm talking about a grown man, a grown 40-something-year-old man. If I know my daughter is going to be around somebody who's known for being around young girls or whatever, why would I put her in that situation in the first place? I'm just as responsible as my daughter is. I'm just as responsible as R.KELLY is, bro. Come on, man.
If I was the one that was responsible, I would take responsibility if I lived in Chicago. I don't live in no Chicago. I don't follow no fucking R.KELLY. So I didn't care nothing about R.KELLY.
It ain't about no following.
Hold on. It was a business deal, and that was it. Y'all have this history of knowing what he did. I only know what he got allegations on that he did or whatever, and I know he's still a fucking star. That is it. That's all only thing I paid attention to. Now, if y'all know all this dirt in y'all city, that's in y'all city. Everybody else don't know it because in the world, all we look at what we can read, see,
right.
TV, this and that.
Right.
What I know is he just got another contract and a motherfucking $100 million tour going on.
Right.
This man can't be this fucking pervert everybody thinks when somebody keeps signing him and doing this and everybody loving him and working with him and this and that. But that's never mine.
And so,
I didn't really care about that. I didn't really care about that neither.
So you mean to tell me you didn't know R.KELLY had a 2008 trial dealing with the girl Rashonda and all that shit? You didn't know all that?
I don't know them. Why would I follow them? You know where I was at in 2008, bro? I was hanging with Floyd Mayweather under a fucking boxing camp with a goddamn heavyweight champion that I helped bring out with finances. That's what I was doing in 2008. So if you think I was worried about R.KELLY and fucking court, that was far from my mind. That motherfucker that's in tune to him. My whole world don't exist around music and this and that. When they come around to my daughter and she's singing, that's when things in life change.
Okay.
My daughter was living in Las Vegas and never even heard of when 2008.
And so you telling me before you even knew your R.KELLY whatever, you didn't even know R.KELLY had a rap sheet. You didn't know he didn't was in.
Of course we heard the allegations. I mean, I'm confused on what we
okay, but that's what the point I'm trying. Okay. Now stop right there. Now we talking.
There's a lot of business people saying that I got a felon. What the fuck do that mean if we're gonna do business?
Yeah, but you said you heard of the allegations. But if you heard of the allegations before you got your daughter involved with R.KELLY, you mean to tell me you ain't never heard nothing about R.KELLY with the peeing on the girl and all the allegations with that shit, and he went to court and got acquitted?
I'm confused. So what are we trying to say? If I knew or not? If I knew or not?
Because if you knew, brother, my thing with this, brother,
breaking the law.
I understand breaking the law.
With my daughter. No, fuck the breaking the law. Breaking the vow of my 17-year-old daughter. That's what I have a problem with. I don't give a fuck about all other stuff.
talking about responsibility. Because we talking about responsibility as a parent.
Hold on. I took responsibility on Gail King's show of my responsibility of making one of the worst decisions in my life with my daughter, allowing her to fucking manipulate the situation to go. But at the time, like I said,
and who that? Now you heard what you just said.
2015, that he had already had sex with her, and now I know where the manipulation and shit came from. Then that's a different story.
And like you just sit up there and said that yourself. You said I take responsibility for allowing my daughter.
Always, brother, I didn't take responsibility. I'm trying to figure out who we on the phone. You saying you follow this and you watch my thing. You don't never hear me negating anything of my own responsibility of my child. You don't never hear. You got the wrong person. You must think you're talking to criminal. Brother, I don't have no woes. Why do you think people hit me up from Chicago and facilitate me with anything I need? I'm not a dude who bullshit and point no finger. I'm a dude that's a real. If my brother was a fucking pervert, he would probably be in a ditch. That's just what it is. And I don't give a fuck who the victim is or how he got to him. He shouldn't have did it.
Right.
Well, we got a whole different
and then we got
a whole different
I understand. Just like that. Now you from Baltimore, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna
Dana from Baltimore too, right?
No, and one thing you heard, Dana shut the fuck up when he say Angelo name. Cause there ain't nothing but a phone call to find out who the fuck I am.
Yeah, they trying to say you and Dana cousins and all this old shit.
Hey man, listen, you know when you bark up the wrong tree, you become a motherfucking cousin real quick.
So you ain't his cousin. Man.
Everybody know that he ain't my cousin.
Hey man, and dude is another thing, cause we had got into it. We did the rally or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
I know who you are now. You the one that you and Dana got into.
Yeah, I'm that nigga. Yeah.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah, I'm DJ. I asked you, did you know me?
Hey man, don't make me hire you down here, man, to have a sit down with you after you serve your meat. No, just fucking.
I know. I'm cool. I just hey, listen.
I just look your stuff up, right? I laughed because I never heard of it. They just told me somebody balked at them heavy, and they out there. So my man, I ain't gonna say who my man is, but I got you the very in position that everybody respects.
Yeah, I'm DJ. That's why I asked you in the beginning, did you know who I was?
No,
You know?
Because I ain't looked at the thing. Only thing I said was your number. I respond to everybody.
Yeah, you know I'm DJ. I'm the one Dana got into it.
You can tell anybody, brother. They can call me. We can have this out. As long as we have a conversation, I don't have no problem with that. Because I'm going to listen to your views. And when I sit down, I'm going to analyze some of the shit you say.
Yeah.
If I didn't take responsibility, that was different. I took responsibility from the beginning, bro. From the beginning. You know what my problem was? My ego. Me thinking that who the fuck I was in one place meant something in the world. And it's a big-ass world. Chicago ain't give a flying fuck about who Angelo was.
But
so why should R.KELLY?
Yeah, you know.
After this shit happened, now I'm looking up people that round him, other shit that he did. But it's too late now.
Yeah.
He already got the claws in my door. And now I see the resistance. So there's nothing I can do but stand to the side.
Right.
When people see me fight, I only fight because there's a lot of people don't know. My daughter suffered from a condition before. She had two people in her life. One young kid her age and R.KELLY. So she's mentally fucked up.
And I follow you. Hey, I follow you sometimes on YouTube too. And it seems like at one point you was rooting for R.KELLY to, you know.
No. This is my thing. This is where people get the.
Because you were saying you support your daughter and your daughter this, that, the other.
So if my daughter come home and then tomorrow say, okay, Dad, I understand. You want me out of here, you want me around my own people, but I'm still be with R.KELLY. I'm going to support my daughter.
But she said it on national TV.
No. National TV, that was hype. That was his hope. That shit she said on national TV was a goddamn lie. That's why she got fucked out so bad by Gayle King. Yeah, I was on the phone with Gayle King 2 hours before she got to got to Chicago. Gayle King asked them questions to get the truth out. She already had the answers and documentation for it. She just needed my daughter to sit on public TV and lie. That's what I'm saying. He put my daughter in a real fucked up predicament. Real bad predicament. like really, really bad predicament with them lying. Because we got real concrete. Like, it's real fucked up pictures I got that can damage the fuck out his case. Like, really shit with him and my daughter as a child in a school outfit. You ain't never seen them. I love my child, man. I won't humiliate my child.
Yeah.
You don't hear me saying my child got no disease and none of that shit that other father said.
And then they try to say, you had nude pictures of your daughter or some shit. I'm like,
man, listen, that's my daughter. Listen, that was R.KELLY because he didn't know what pictures I had of him. So he assumed, because he let me know that he had my daughter taking nude pictures for him because he thought that's what I had. For one, we ain't no family will run around with no nude pictures of my daughter. I don't even like seeing my motherfucking daughter once they start getting goddamn little hands on their ass. So that right there, he was way out of line. Another thing, so like he made himself look like a fool. So when you saying all this shit and you got kids who grew up for the last 5 years in my household as her dancers, go to shows, live in our community, this and that, you can't paint no fucked up picture with us. Yeah. I'm that father that everybody be like, hey dad, that's real fault. Father was that dad like him. You know, patient with my kids, shit like that. So that's I wasn't worried about that.
What
I did realize is I had to change my tune because I didn't want my daughter to feel like this nigga locked up now. He ain't got nobody. I'm a stickhead. Now I lose everything. She lose everything. There ain't no motherfucking taking care of her. Now she got the survive. And she still want to be committed to him. How she do it? She don't know. So
but she still. Let me say this, bro. Let's keep this shit 100. R.KELLY locked up, and at the end of the day, if she choose to break off, Jocelyn choose to break off, they still make it with R.KELLY. You know why? Because they got their own lifestyle too, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen. No. What I'm saying is, they grown women. They gonna still be able to take care of themselves. R.KELLY's. Listen, bro. Listen to me, bro. Listen. Some shit is like common sense, man. You just got to realize R.KELLY is just not R.KELLY. He's the king of R&B. So if them girls too to say, you know what? Fuck Trump. Fuck the Trump building. We gonna do our own thing. I'm sure somebody will get them a deal, a book deal, or whatever the case may be, and they can do their own shit. And I'm sure if they broke off from R.KELLY, they'd still be fine. But they choose to stay. Listen, they choose to stay with R.KELLY because they love that man. They love him. I mean, shit, they can leave. Shit, that ain't that much. Ain't that much motherfucking locked up in the world where a motherfucker got a motherfucker that hold to where they can't move.
Listen, I control my whole household with my wife. You can control it because if you got the money and you need to put people in responsibility, that's what you can do. You see my wife, they want to leave me motherfucking times I walk out visits with her, new baby, coming down there with my kids, all that shit. Yeah, she put up with a lot. Why? Because I control the money.
Yeah,
I made her lifestyle good. I made sure bills were paid. I did everything from the joint. The same way he's doing it with everybody else. They can continue their lifestyle, but you gotta still stick by these rules.
Yeah, man, I'm just saying, like I say, I'm not you and you not me, but like I say, from the perspective I come from as a father, and I know how these kids is, I know how fast they get in their ass and all that, and they see that glamour. Yeah, they see, listen, they see that glamour, they see that gold. Hey, that's what they going for. And I always said this, I said, R.KELLY ain't no different than a drug dealer on the street. That's like when these young kids growing up and they know who the neighborhood drug dealer is. So, okay, I buy you some Jordans, I buy you some shoes, I get you, they flock to that shit. If R.KELLY was somebody that she really looked up to and saw that, I could see. My daughter been around that life all her life. I ain't gonna tell you nothing, no fabricated shit. But all her life. She ain't the first Bentley she ever been in. Picked up at school and took to. Ain't nothing he probably gave her unless it was something new that she ain't already been in as a child. That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? And that I'm gonna leave it like that. But her loyalty comes from us. Man, her mother been married tomorrow. We'll be 27 years. Angeslo was born while I was in the penitentiary. So Angeslo grew up, almost
7 years of her life in being carried in her mother's stomach while I was in prison. State to state, flying to see me anywhere I was at. So what I'm saying is, ain't no stranger to loyalty. My mother and father married 40-something years. She comes from, if you buy, that's the still things that we do at home.
So you
see on some of my lives, I say, I fought myself, but she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. She's sticking by her man. No matter if he's bad, it's good, it's ugly. I know that. But that has nothing to do with my fight as a parent to get her attention and around the shit that don't nobody know about. Because what people fail to realize, a lot of different moves and money moves around this guy.
I mean, but
a lot of people,
I understand, but shit, life is what it is. We can't change the way life is. We might not like the way it's going, but shit is what it is.
But I don't need my daughter being at the center of this without that protection.
But real talk, bro, that's her choice. It's like my daughter. You know, me and my kids, I got to speak about my kids, bro, because my kids are adults too. If my kids decide they don't want to talk to me, I'm not mad, bro. I know what I did. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. If my kids decide they don't want to talk to me, I'm not mad at them for whatever reason. But I still love them and I will support them if they ever need me. Prime example. My kids know not to call me with no bullshit. You know, because if they call me with some bullshit, they know I'm coming. Here's an example. Let me just give you one example. My 21-year-old had a birthday party for my 1-year-old grandson. I got 5 grandkids. Now, after we leave the birthday party, the baby daddy was there. Everything was cool. We left the birthday party on our way back to Chicago. Now, out of all the time my kids have moved away, they never call me with no riffraff. Never. But they know if they call me, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of bond you want to have with your child. I can't tell my daughter, oh, you can't fuck with your baby daddy because she got a baby. All I can tell her, look, I'm there for you. If the nigga hurt you, I got you. I just feel like this here, bro. Check, they grown now. All they trying to fight shit, that shit ain't going nowhere, bro, because they gonna still make their own mind anyway. I'm just saying as a parent to a parent, just say, hey, you know what? I'm here if you ever need me. Daddy is here. Daddy is here.
Again, you talking about a voluntary situation. I don't give a fuck about the other girl's situation at 19. My daughter was 17. So
yeah, but I'm talking about even, but I understand it's 17, bro, but we talking about, we fast forward to right now. What I'm saying is,
that's the thing. Everybody in the world can fast forward that.
No, bro. When I mean fast forward, we saying trying to still get a bond with your daughter. We're not talking to, listen, bro. I'm putting R.KELLY out the equation right now. We talking about getting up. No.
Let me put that in. You know, you think I don't have a relationship with my daughter? Let me just ask you.
I'm saying if you did.
I'm asking you. Do you really believe all of
When the last time you talked to her? When the last time you talked to her?
If you really believe.
When the last time that you talked to her?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you when the last, if you can tell me when the last time you talked to her, I can give you an answer. I can give you a response.
It's not a direct, if I'm talking to her, how much I'm talking to her. I'm asking you, do you think I don't have a relationship with my daughter?
But to have a relationship with your daughter will be on national TV trying to change things around for when it comes to her daddy.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't she? She love her man. You just told me how you
okay, but right. But that does not mean she don't respect me as her father. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, brother. What I'm trying to explain to you this here, because her decisions that she make doesn't mean she don't respect me as her father. She won't disrespect me as her father. What she did on national TV, she talked about you. She in other words, she defended R.KELLY more than she did defended you. So listen, no, listen. So if you got a relationship with your daughter, there's nothing nobody can say nothing to turn your daughter against you. And all I'm saying is this here, bro, to make a change in everything. I'm not talking about the 17-year-old and all that shit. I'm talking about today, 2019. If you want a better relationship with your daughter, that's what you should.
I don't want a better relationship.
You don't?
Her relationship gonna stay just like this. So let me tell you what I'm not gonna do as a man. Out of 6 kids, they never changed. doing bits to one of them right now. I don't change. My daughter know her father for 17 years. What she did for R.KELLY, she did with him. She posted at that. Otherwise, the motherfucker call their mother bitch to their face. You think they meant it? After that finished with her, you know where they at? Right beside their mother. That don't mean shit because she went on TV. That impressed the world. That didn't impress me. That showed me her loyalty to a dude that made her ass get up there and show her that she would go against her father and her family for him. And that's what she proved. So that she can show what she's supposed to. She's sexually involved with him. So if people can't see that for what it is, I'm sorry. I may have a little bit more experience in life than other people. Because I know what that is. I got a brother who fucking addict who turned out some of the most prettiest girls in the world off his dick in the dope thing. And turned them into dope things. Career women. They went against their family. That ain't mean they did it then. They was just fucked up because they was in love with him. If
listen.
I didn't have all these experiences in my life, then maybe I would look at it the way everybody else.
Yeah, but see, you said key words, and I listened to you. She said she's showing her loyalty. And if she got loyalty, here, listen, if she got loyalty from you, you said that, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you instill loyalty in her, and she's taking that loyalty and giving it to him, how could you be mad at him or her if she's showing the loyalty that you told her? You, listen, no, bro. But you said you told her loyalty.
We can't get, I don't give a hell what I instilled in her. We never gonna forget one thing. Dude violated my daughter at 17. That will never go away.
Is that against the law?
Yes. Yes, and I don't know where people in Chicago think that having sex with a 17-year-old is legal. That law is a government law mandated to school kids that was getting fucked up from being high school kids and fucking with a 9th grader who was a fucking freshman, and their age difference, and they was getting some statutory rape. So they allowed the law to change in 6 or 7 other states to allow it to drop down, meaning that you can date somebody 17 with consent, but you have to be in that age range, which is the highest of 21 to 22, meaning they can still be in high school. Not a 48-year-old man with a 17-year-old. That's what people don't know, and that's what he's getting fucked up on with not my daughter, the 16-year-old out of Atlanta, the other little kid out of here. Y'all, there's so much y'all really don't know about that case. So until Kelly tell the truth, yeah, my daughter's
but they say, but you know, the law is 17 in Chicago, man.
No, brother, 17, they giving it in school time. Like if you was a freshman in college, you went to high school, you was dating her since she was 15, and now you in college, and you and her still dating. You're 21, she's 17. It's legal. You can be 22. It's legal within that 4-year range of age. Other than that, it's not legal. Look that law all the way up and look into it.
I'm gonna look it up, bro.
Listen, I promise you that. And listen why I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that because I had to deal with this shit right now with my daughter, Kate. That shit is not no law to give any grown-ass man to set that fuck a child.
Okay, so let's say this. If it wasn't R.KELLY, if it was somebody else, would you still feel the same way?
I would feel a grown-ass man? That's a crazy question.
Because, no, listen, I'm saying...
We probably wouldn't even have no conversation. He'd be dead. He'd be shit. He'd be dead in a vicious way.
Right, because...
I know my phone probably tapped up, but guess what? They know that.
Yeah, but
they know that.
Yeah, but you got to understand something, bro. I'm just saying if it was somebody else other than R.KELLY, because a lot of people feel like, you know, you doing it for the money, Savage doing it for the money, or
what money? See,
I don't know.
That's the thing. My daughter not 19. My daughter didn't live somewhere else in college. My daughter was in high school, living in her wing of the house. She left her room in the house to go live in somebody else's room in the studio. No, bro, we not the same. The Savages is not the same. Savages, I don't know what their fucking background is, but they ain't got no motherfucking stats like me. They don't come from where I come from. So I don't even acknowledge them.
Yeah, but you keep, when you say she left home, she had, and I'm keep speaking from a father perspective.
When I say left home, I'm saying that's when she left home.
She left on her own?
No, yeah, she left on as trying to do work with him on a fucking song.
Okay, now if she left, but did you give her permission to go do work for him on the song?
Yeah, that's my daughter had permission.
Okay, now here this how we go again, brother. Here we go again.
We not gonna go on all this is public. This is what I'm telling you. We saying shit that I said in the documentary. I said on Gail King. I said on every platform. So I'm confused. We're not making a point that whether I said or not, my violation with this is him sticking his dick in my daughter at 17. That's my point.
Okay. All right.
You're telling me you riding with R.KELLY.
No, I ain't.
Hold on, listen. No, not riding personally. I'm giving a scenario. You riding with R.KELLY. You want him going. You picking up 2 of your kids. Blah, blah, blah. You have a car accident, God forbid. Boom. He the only motherfucker woke. You had to go to the hospital. She got to stay the night with you with R.KELLY because you in the hospital all night. So is it okay if you find out a year later that your daughter was 17, he fucked her that night?
Nah, it would be okay. First of all, I got to say this to you, my brother. Listen to me, but I still got to say respect for you. Got to respect my opinion too. If listen, bro. What I'm trying to tell you, you got to respect my opinion too. First of all, if he got the rap sheet that he got, knowing what I know, I would have never put my daughter in that position. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen to me. Because I listen to you, Angelo, and I listen to every word you say. You even said at your own mouth. You gave your daughter permission to go do a song with R.KELLY. You gave your daughter to make those moves. Now listen, hear me out, bro. And just because she... I understand. Listen, I ain't tripping out there, but this is what I'm saying. The fact that you said you gave her permission to make those moves and then the moves didn't go the way you expected to go, you still can't blame nobody but yourself. That's all I'm trying to say to you, brother. I ain't talking about...
So because the moves didn't go.
No.
I'm going to blame myself for R.KELLY.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, brother. Listen to me. Why I'm saying this is because if I know a person has got the rap sheet that R.KELLY has, I'm just saying if this was me. If
everybody not from Chicago.
Okay. Okay, but what I'm saying is but even if I know he had this type of rap sheet for liking young girls, or if I know he had this rap sheet for like to fuck young girls, or whatever the case might be, I mean, that ain't enough to raise a red flag to say, hey, you know what? I don't even want to put my daughter in that situation at all. Fuck that. She'll go another way about getting her career and all that old other shit.
We can say that.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He wasn't, listen to this. See, if I went to get something from him other than a song, I could see that. He wasn't giving me shit. I'm going to say it again loud and clear. I was paying him to do a song with my daughter. So I don't know where people get this scenario fucked up. He wasn't giving me no opportunity. He wasn't giving me no option to life. He wasn't doing none of that. All he was doing was told to do a song, and that's it. A song, and that's it. So when you violate them points for your personal gain, it's on you.
But he
didn't do nothing. Now, if he went up, he said, yo, I'm going to get you to make the door to star. Yo, I'm going to give you this much money. Yo, I'm going to sign you. I'm going to give you hit with some cash. That's different. He might have did that with Tim. I don't know.
Hey, let me say this on another note. And this is just my theory as a man. You know what I think happened, bro? This just what I think. I could say allegedly. I think when you sent your daughter and gave your daughter permission to go do whatever with R.KELLY, to record a song, whatever, you got to realize you know your daughter is a woman, a young lady. You got to first know that anything. No. Listen to me. Let me finish. For number one, you know your daughter is a young lady with a mature body. You sent your daughter out there.
No, bro. We're not going to go there. You must ain't seen my daughter when my daughter was 17.
Okay, but regardless of what it is, she's still a lady. She's still a lady.
My daughter had a lean, young-ass body as a 17-year-old.
I understand that, brother, but my point I'm trying to make, you still know she was young. You say she young when you sent her. Right, you young, she's 17 when you gave her permission to go do something with a grown man. You gave her that permission. Now listen to me. This is what I think happened. This is what I think happened, bro. I think this is happened. This was happened. I think when you sent your daughter off, and I always said this, you know, because I'm Chicago. Chicago got gang, bro. I think when you sent your... Listen to me. I think when you sent your daughter off to do a song with R.KELLY, she got in the circle of R.KELLY. R.KELLY must have said something that overrode your decision as a father, and she decided she wanted to stay there, and that all hell and broke loose.
Okay, so let me kill that ridiculous nerd. You think I give a fuck about who run who? I took my wife from her family. Me and her the same age, but she sided with me. That's any nigga. That has nothing, man. That's stupidity to me. That's beneath me. That ain't nothing to get upset about. What I'm upset about, we ain't gonna get past it with the simple fact he violated my daughter at 17. And that's what we not gonna get past.
All right.
It ain't had shit to do with nothing else. Because if that was the case, me and him would have been beefing in 2015 when my daughter was 17. This didn't kick off till after I found out shit in 2018. I'm gonna say that once again. That's all proven. When I went to go get an iPad to prove the shit that came to me, the day it came to me, the email that came to me, the text message that came to me, y'all us noted. So y'all got y'all scenario twisted, bro. You got the wrong part with that one. That dude got a 17-year-old violation with me. That's his fucking problem with me.
Well, shit, why you just ain't go with her?
And the difference is, you think I didn't?
So
you don't know how many times I've been in Chicago.
I'm saying, if she doing all this recording, and she young, and he's a grown man, why you just ain't stay during the whole flick, and then you won't have to worry about her?
I'm going to say this again. I didn't find out until 2016.
No, I'm not talking about 2016, 2013. I'm just saying, as the father, and you concerned about your daughter's career, even though, let's just say... I don't give a damn about a career. I'm talking about your daughter. Listen, I'm saying why you didn't stay just with her through the whole flick, and this wouldn't even be an issue if he fucked her or not.
What I look like? Uproot my life. You know what? I'm a shit. I just thought I got 6 kids, 5 grandkids. I have an empire. I'm built. I'm not running around after every one of my kids.
Okay.
That don't make you a better parent than nobody else because you trust your kids. You raise your kids to be intelligent and smart enough to be open with you. That makes no sense to me. That's like somebody saying, well, you should have held your daughter, your son hand, and he wouldn't have smoked weed, he wouldn't have got on the pills, he wouldn't have killed that dude down the street. I can say that about my oldest son right now that just finished doing 8 years. That don't make sense. You trust you get to a point in your post of raising your child to trust them. The same way we trusted her at 15 to have a car to drive back and forth to school. We trusted her to go to school, come home. Go to school, come home. Not to have your friends in there. Did we find out she had friends in there about people up? Yeah. Any grown man act wrong from anything that go on. I don't give a fuck if the parent take all the responsibility. Do you think the court, if I went to court for him in federal court and say, hey, Your Honor, I take all responsibility. I shouldn't have did it. You know them white people gonna look at me and say, are you crazy? This a grown ass man that he's gonna get responsibility for fucking a child. Or fucking any of them.
But that's going even different. Are you crazy for sending your 17-year-old daughter to a grown ass man unattended? Unattended.
No, my daughter wasn't unattended. That's another thing you don't know. So listen, what I'm not gonna do now, you're telling me you didn't really do your research. You listened to a bunch of bullshit somebody else.
No. Listen, Angelo, I'm not talking about what no. I'm a parent too, Angelo. I'm a parent too. I'm not talking about what nobody else say. See, I gotta talk to you. Listen, Angelo. I gotta tell you like I tell Dana. I don't have to listen to motherfuckers. I got my own mind. I got my. But what I'm telling you is I got my own mind. I am a father too. I know how to think for myself. I don't have to listen to nobody. I'm just saying me as a father.
Why would you make a statement that say, oh, my daughter went unattended? You wouldn't have made that statement because you knew. But she wouldn't go without me. My daughter wasn't unattended.
Who was attending her then?
It doesn't matter. That's the difference. My daughter wasn't unattended.
Okay.
That's what people don't know. So that's where let me catch you up with that. That's another lie that they put out there, not you, and you. Everybody else talks about. They can paint this with their understanding. So I'm gonna tell you this. The and this straight up, DJ. I'm gonna tell you. Take Angeslo out of this. Take the CLARY out of this, right? We drop off. Boom. Do you know it won't stop nothing that's gonna happen to him? My daughter was 1 year old with the shit that he faced. Bro, I looked at some of the shit that these motherfuckers sent to my motherfucking lawyer. Bro, y'all have no clue to what this man is charged with. You know how many victims in Chicago alone? You say you got kids there. You know how many kids in Chicago alone spoke up, being molested by him, raped by him? And y'all backyard. All y'all big boys, big homies. That's on y'all when that come out. That's on y'all not protecting them girls. And I'm talking about, I ain't talking about 20. I ain't talking about 15. Man, y'all have no clue to how many young women came in that motherfucker and said R.KELLY raped them.
Okay, but if you know all this, why you put?
I didn't know all this. I said I didn't know all this. This is what I found out through them get discovery through my lawyer, and he telling me like, man, what the fuck? This man was a minister in Chicago. I'm like, what? Then when I see him, like, God damn, like that's not my place. I gotta worry about my daughter. But everybody keep focusing on the wrong thing. This man had 2 federal charges in the state. My daughter ain't a part of none of them but one. One situation that's in New York. Do y'all ever think why the state not letting this go? If they ain't have enough shit, don't you think they would have gave that shit to the feds? Dropped that shit so they could be out of it?
Well, I only can say, like I say, I only can say from Chicago, man. We know how the women get down here. We know how the system. Listen. I understand that, and we know how the law is. The law works like this. It ain't no different than Kim Fox and all that old shit. The law like this here. If a black man get off for anything, get found not guilty for anything, they had the chance to convict them, and because they didn't, they have a hatred towards the person. Now, let me tell you something now. One thing I know about Chicago, how the law works, if you get off for anything that's big, celebrity-wise, they hate that. I'm going to use OJ for an example. Or whoever else probably got off for some big-ass shit, and they got mad, and then now they trying to get you again, and that's all it is. To me, bro, I think it's a double jeopardy, man.
Yeah, they try to get you on the civil.
It's a double jeopardy. It's a double jeopardy. It's a double jeopardy, and they trying to use all this bullshit. But real talk, 17 is a consent. 17 is a consent legal age for any young girl to have sex. And you know these young girls like older guys, and if the older guy got it going on and they got a chance, they running.
That's why we always see eye to eye, but don't see eye to eye.
We see eye to eye.
Because this why. I know how Chicago is, so I have to agree with you with that. But being as though I wasn't born in Chicago and raised in Chicago, I live by different standards. So other parts of the world where it ain't a whole lot of pimping and there ain't a whole lot of this, it ain't tolerated like that. Like niggas don't look at that as no brownie point. Niggas look at that ready to kill your ass. Like you fucking with a kid, bro. There's niggas who murk your ass for that. That's what I'm saying. So that's the difference. But when I go up to Detroit, I go to Chicago, I go all through Illinois, I know that pimp game is on. The same way you can go to Vegas and the age is not the same no more. You got 21-year-olds that can live harder than a 30 catching dick. Because why? It's prostitution is legal there.
So you still want her to come home?
No, this is what I'm saying. It's not about her coming home. This is what I was trying to tell you, DJ. My thing ain't with my daughter at now, if she want to stick by him or not. My thing is my daughter need to be the fuck in her own space. You understand?
And I understand that, but you can't, but you can't, Angelo, real talk, bro. You keep saying your daughter being in her own state. You can't dictate your daughter's.
I ain't say state. Listen, I ain't say state. I said state. State.
Right, that's all that, bro. Listen, even in her own space, in her own right mind, being independent on her own, as a man, you still can't dictate how she gonna live her life because she's grown.
That's what? That ain't exactly. You're 100% right. But that ain't gonna stop me from delegating what I want for my daughter. But
it's what she want. But at the end of the day, when is you gonna respect her? When you gonna respect her for what she want for herself?
I'm going to respect it when she open up and we have a conversation that need to be had. And then I can get to understand if she's mentally there or she on the same page or she just manipulated by everything that he instilled in her and instructed of her. It's two different things. Because you can control the army from a phone. See, that's the difference. You can make shit work from the inside all day long.
And the word manipulation, bro, that sound like, you know, I ain't never heard a motherfucker going to jail for manipulation, because R. Kelly couldn't be no more than no.
I ain't worried about manipulation. We not talking about no charge. I don't give a fuck about
right. No, but when we, cause see, I hear this word, they was manipulated. But here's my thing, bro.
But they was manipulated. When I say manipulated, I mean at 17. My daughter was manipulated to have sex with a grown-ass man at 17. That's where my beef at. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I hear your beef. I hear your beef.
I'm past that. Like, now she grown. I'm dealing with a whole new loss of her growth. But my thing is her getting out of space, meaning away from them fucking bloodhound ass lawyers. Like, I don't even know. I'm not even going to put this shit out there. But y'all really don't know how bad these lawyers is killing this nigga right now. But I'm not going to do that because guess what? Y'all believing that this R.KELLY, man, listen, man, y'all don't know where the real wolves at around him. They eat his ass inside out. He don't even know. And they using my daughter as well. But y'all not questioning that. Y'all think it's the people that going to trial don't got shit to do with. They can't do nothing till court date. Motherfuckers who killing this situation right now, them motherfucking wolves around. And that's that stinking ass Greenberg and that motherfucking Nick Cole and that other motherfucker that they got for my door. Boy, make no mistake, man. This is a whole setup. So them people been it for almost 150 and knew I was going to prison. You think they ain't gonna drain him for fucking as many millions as they can get? Or they gonna have him sign over some shit? Or they gonna have him render some shit? Or he gonna control some shit? Come up with more that man stay in prison, the more bright ideas, the lawyer gonna come out that's gonna make sense and wanna get the fuck out of prison.
I mean, just, like I say, just my personal opinion at this standpoint of where it is right now, I just feel like you're beating a dead horse for whatever wanting her to. Listen to me. I feel like you beating a dead horse as far as whatever you want for her life, because now she's out of age to where she could decide what she want to do. Now you kept saying, you know, where she at right now. We talking about where she at. R. Kelly locked up and long gone. He probably might never get. Who knows? I don't know. But what I do know is this here. Us as parents can't dictate our life future much as we want them to see them to be successful or be on their own. And listen to this. Some women want the easy way out. Some women don't want to work for nothing. Some women feel like, hey, I throw that pussy on them, I get whatever I want. This is the world we live in, bro. You got to live with this shit, man.
Okay, so tell me this. How long you think that's going to happen when he gets found guilty? You think he gonna take care of them rushes like he can't get one?
But see, but you gotta understand something, bro. That's not you and you know, as a parent, we always say, if that's the bed that you make, that's the bed you lie in. So it's not listen, it's not for me. It's not for me to say, okay, R. Kelly gone, what she gonna do now? That ain't my choice. My choice as a man, my choice as a man and your choice as a father is whatever happens, be there for her. Don't add more fuel to the fire. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
See, and that's what I'm saying. That's your opinion. So if I tell you we raise our kids two different ways, you'll tell me how to raise my kids, and how I'm going to tell you how to raise yours. See, your method might have worked from your daddy, from your granddaddy to everybody, and my method might work from my daddy, my granddaddy, and all that. Because a situation happened don't mean nothing. My brother raised a perfect son with 5 kids. He got killed in the street. Yeah. We can't say what we're doing. We can't say we're going to sit back and let their life go, because guess what? I know people that did that, and their daughter never came home. And they ass buried right now. And they never got post. And fuck the rest of their life up. So when somebody can tell you that you're making more, I'm going to make more, because at the end, my daughter going to know I ain't never stopped being who the fuck I was and I am. I don't need shit for my daughter. What I need my daughter to do is make sure that she's okay.
And you think she don't know she okay?
You don't. Yes, I know, and I'm going to always protect her surroundings. Because before I let a lawyer drain her, take advantage of her, put her in some fucked up contract, and then rob the fuck out of Kelly right along with it, then
But,
I'll be worse to sit back and allow some dumb shit like this.
but you got to realize something, bro.
With no fans, no followers. My beef ain't with no fans. Because fans don't know nothing. Nobody know what's really going on with this shit. Nobody.
You saying like a contract and all that. She has to be, you know, we always say as we growing up, sometimes kids got to bump their head on the fucking wall to find out what reality is.
You don't want your child to have no goddamn fucked up contract and ruin her goddamn life.
Fuck up. Look, bro, listen. I'm a father too, man. Fuck a contract. Listen, bro. Listen, fuck a contract. If you grown enough to make grown-up moves, grown-up steps, open your legs up, suck dick, whatever you choose to do, then the mistakes that you got to lie with. It's just like your daughter, if she was pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and hey, she don't want no abortion, then guess what? That's what she got to live with. Ain't shit you can do about it. It's her if she want to have a baby.
It's up to me down to help her ass or to leave her ass alone.
Yeah, but even if, listen, now you said the right words. Right, and you said the right words. You said the right words. It's your choice to help her or leave her alone. But listen, if you left your daughter alone, guess what she gonna still have to do? Raise that motherfucking baby. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't, because you got girls right now, they giving these babies away, they killing these babies, doing all types of shit. We don't know what to come until that tragedy hit us at our door. So being as though I haven't seen so much tragedy, I didn't witness so much tragedy, I'm just not ready to take no chance like that.
Man, that girl grown, man. She grown. I feel like...
She can be grown. Listen, she can be grown in your eyes. That's how you raise your kids. I'll get up on this phone right now and call every one of my kids. You know, they're going to pick up one motherfucking ring. What's up, Dad? What's going on? And I don't give a fuck. And they on the block forever. So I'm not going to allow nobody to try it. You can't win it. I got a 26-year-old daughter right now. That's right here. I raised mine a certain way, and that's how it's going to be. So I'm not gonna leave my daughter alone.
But we can't control their destiny either. Look, we can't control their destiny either.
But guess what we can do? We can be there to get involved. That's what we can do.
The only way to be involved, Angelo, if they want you involved. If they don't want you involved, ain't nothing we can do about that. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for if my daughter, she went to school and she said, Daddy, I want to be a nurse. I said, okay. But she grew up a little bit longer. She stopped going to nursing school. I ain't knock her down. Still support her. So they might grow up to be one thing or say they want to be one thing, but then they turn around, they got a whole nother ambition in the world.
Did not get involved, brother, or they innocent. That's the whole difference. It's not you didn't have to face suicide with your child from a boyfriend at 17. You didn't do that. So you can't tell me what to do or give me advice, not telling me, but give me advice in the direction how you raise yours. Because unless you went through trials and tribulations that I've been through, it's no justification with it. I'm going to be there for mine because of other reasons. And I'm going to make sure she where she need to be. If I got to do it from across the street, then I'm going to go from across the street. If I got to get a fucking apartment in motherfucking downtown goddamn Chicago, I'm going to have to get it downtown Chicago. Won't be in Trump, because I won't afford that motherfucker. But
but what if she don't want your help and she just say, I'm straight?
But it's good. It's good. But this is what I have to know as a parent. I ain't able to protect my child.
But you say she loyal to R.KELLY.
That is straight. She's everybody loyal. My wife's loyal to me. I'm a husband. That don't stop her from loving her family. That don't stop her from having respect for her family, her father, her uncle, her mothers and them. But she's loyal to me.
But you got to realize what you got.
Everybody is loyal to you. But when kids get a boyfriend and husband, they're gonna be loyal to them.
All right, well let me say that. Let me switch this around. It's like I say, I watch a lot of your stuff. You know, I watch the Savages shit, and even with the
man, stop saying the Savages, man. That shit just be.
Yeah, hey, but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Not to switch the subject, but even when I saw Tim Savage, right, and they had this one YouTube video where Tim and his wife was drilling the fuck out of Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Listen to me, bro.
No, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something good. You know what year that was? That I found out? You know what year that was?
What year?
That was 2016, the very beginning. No, matter of fact, 2015. I'm sorry.
Right. Now.
Now. Shit. You ain't gotta say no more. I'm 100% with you.
Right. Now let me say it in a different aspect so you can understand what I'm saying. They were sitting up there drilling that girl. I mean, they were drilling. Did you sleep with the girl? What's the girl name? And sitting all in the chair. What's the girl name? That girl, look, that girl was going berserk. Now I'm just saying, this is in person. Now you got to look at it from a different perspective by it's not being in person. See, what you doing is from a distance, but that don't mean she ain't going berserk. You see what I'm saying, brother?
That's what I'm saying. My daughter already know we gonna with that shit. We don't. My daughter wouldn't come home to that. She already know us.
But she dealing with it through social media, though. She dealing.
That's what she's going to deal with social media because you know why?
And don't make it, but it don't make it. Right, but it don't make it no better just as it was Jocelyn in person.
No, yeah, it make it better. Cause that shit was coerced, that bullshit they did. That's some bullshit right there. Nobody gonna, for one, ain't no parent will not see their kid come home and film their kid and then third degree their kid. Ain't nobody gonna fucking do that.
Somebody did it. Somebody did it because Jocelyn ain't go back home.
Yeah, we know that. Not after she came back home again, they met up with her again. But that's what I'm saying. It was just, that whole shit was like the recordings he got. He got recordings of her giving that man head, all that shit. That's some shit they had to plot together. Because he wouldn't have been able to be on her phone. How the fuck did you get a recording as a father and you got her giving this man head?
What?
Like that shit, we don't play no
what?
You think I would slap my daughter fucking head off. I want to hear no shit like that.
Tim Savage record.
They got a whole lot of shit. Like, you only understand, bro. Like, a lot of shit. All right, so that girl decided to cut them off. Shit, they got enough shit. That's why they be making all that stink. But then they had to ask, like I had to ask them when I found out, like, yo, what the fuck? What made y'all record this, though? Like, so to come on and say, I ain't thinking about no motherfucking recording. I'm thinking about hugging her, talk to her. Let her talk when she want to talk about what she want to talk about. We can't act like we ain't got no gap, but we going to learn to know who the woman she is like. That's what we going to learn. We're not putting no pressure on her. Shit, yeah. That's crazy.
Well, you know, hey, that social media, man, can make you or break you. And, you know,
I want you to know this. I'm as real as they get, brother. My number don't change. I take all heed to what somebody say. My only growth is with Frank, is what it is with that man. Other than that, man, I don't get to all that shit. I don't wish the man 100 years. None of that shit. What I do want is that man that had a conversation with me when so many people. Like, let me give you a little bit more. Do you know who James Mason is?
Who?
James Mason.
No, I don't know.
All right. He was Rob manager. He the one got locked up by the Savages. He the one the Savages got locked up right before they put all that pressure on R.KELLY. You know how he's ready to beat his case against the Savages right now? Right now, because of me. Me telling the truth. That man ain't threatening. That man had them on fucking terroristic threats.
Who?
The man's ready to say Tim Savage and James Mason on terroristic threats. The man out on bail right now because of that.
So
the man would have did a mandatory 9 years with his background and back in the feds for that shit.
So do Kells really know Ashante? Cause they said you don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know nothing of that. I don't know LaShawn. I don't know none of them people. Like that's what I'm telling you. I don't really know. I didn't know shit. Like everything was supposed to be on the up and up with me. And none of that. Till them motherfuckers inbox me, email me, and fucking March or April, right when my daughter graduated, and my daughter was sleeping with R.KELLY, and it wasn't about his music and this and that. So, like, what? So, you know, I talked to my daughter. call her, know what the fuck on. Nothing. My daughter straight up. Nothing. You know, I got to believe my daughter. Like, maybe motherfuckers hating on her. You know what I mean? The whole this level, this and that. We go right out there, fly out, sit down, talk to her, this and that. She come home, all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't nothing until I went digging. That's when that 2015 shit came out. But then that was a whole nother step out moment when I called him. I flew up to Chicago. He refused to let me in. I came up on a motherfucking visit at a tour when they came to, where they was at. And Jacksonville, Florida, or Daytona, one of them. I rolled up over there. I was like, man, we had to have a conversation. Okay, he kept avoiding, kept leaving me, my daughter, sending my daughter, but he wouldn't come. All that dumb shit. So
he kept sending for your daughter?
He kept sending my daughter.
What you mean?
Like, letting her talk to me, acting bullshit like he was coming, this and that. Because I wanted to see him. I ain't even tell my daughter I had knew that shit. I wanted to see him. And he never seen. He kept avoiding. And kept avoiding. I get so much shit, bro. Like, people don't know how much motherfucking time and energy I put in trying to just sit down with him, get this motherfucker to sit down because he didn't know that was a violation. I daughter, man, who she fall in love with, I got to support my daughter. So that's why I'm saying I ain't want people to get misconstrued with my thing. My actions is my daughter. So if my daughter chooses to stick with him, of course that's going to have your part of my goddamn life. Because whether I like him or not, he's part of my life because I got to stand by my daughter. Yeah,
well, you know.
That's it. You know
hey, well, you know, hey, I understand, but hey, I'm going to still tell you again as a parent, because some of these kids get grown on their own. They just want to do their own shit. Don't want the parent, don't want the parent involved, and you know they just. And like I say, sometimes me and my kids, we ain't at the best, but we know we know where we stand. We love each other. They gonna always respect their daddy. But let me tell you this here too, bro. They know without a shadow of a doubt they can pick this phone up and say, "Daddy, I need you." Woo. And all I'm trying to tell you, from a man to a man, striking all this other bullshit to get a better relationship sometimes with your kids is just to fall the fuck back. Let the kids be grown, do their thing, whatever, and just pray that, hey, if she ever needs you in this lifetime, that when she pick that phone up and call you, say, hey, daddy, I need to talk to you, make it your business to be there for her. And the only thing I say this, okay, but what I'm saying though, bro, and I'm saying some real nigga shit, but the more you add fuel to this shit and being an over-aggressive one, it ain't gonna do nothing but shit but just run her away. Because you can't control them no more. It's over with.
I ain't letting up on her ass.
Well, you ain't gonna never have that relationship there. The whooping days is over with, man. The whooping.
No. That's the crazy part. My daughter never got a beat. Never, ever. Never, ever. Not all 6 years. There's never gonna be. That's full blood. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The worst thing I ever learned in life was, and this is something my mother tells, if I put on the phone, was you spoil them.
Yeah, well,
my son just like it. The one that's close to her.
Well,
just like
I allow mine to be grown. If they call me, I'm just there because I got my own life to live. And if you say you got 3 more, 4 more other kids to raise, I'll be focusing on them. I won't even focus on her.
My kid's grown. Ash is the baby.
Yeah, okay.
Ash was my baby daughter. Everybody else, my oldest kids.
Okay, yeah, I just, man, be honest with you, I wouldn't even, right, I focus on the grandkids and just say, hey, pray that she come around too, but I keep telling you again, the more you fight, it's being the dead horse, and that's all I'm going to say.
You ain't the first, and you ain't going to be the last, but I respect it all, because what you're saying ain't wrong, but I just got to fight from a different way. Only
all right.
Because I know.
Well, and I will say this before closing, bro. I will say this before I get off the line. And if you go fight, you got to fight with God, man. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you about God. Now, God, we can fool the world, but you can't fool God. God know our heart, our spirit. everything. You know, he know everything. That's why I don't even play with him. I got a thug in me, but I'm a Christian thug. I got God too, and he know I ain't gonna.
Why do you think I don't go off all these scenarios what people say? Because I wasn't a God-fearing man that I'm thinking, man. I'll be in there doing a lot right now.
I understand that, but you got to understand something. You know, just like I was telling another person, you know, God show what he want to be exposed. What's in the dark will come to the light. It was always saying that. That's always the saying. But when I say this here, in all respect, bro, if your heart not in the right place, God see that too, man. And I just pray that your heart is in the right place, your spirit and your purpose, and your purpose is in the right place, and everything else should fall away.
I'm self-made all my life. I'm on downhill. Nobody gave me shit. I know how to go do the bricks and get it. I know how to go corporate and get it. I know how to open up a business and get it. I don't need a damn thing from nobody else. I ain't never filed a lawsuit. You know how many lawsuits I could have already had on this man? Already had him fucked up in court. Oh, I don't got this. Avenatti just one of the few of my lawsuits. That's easy.
Oh, Avenatti, that nigga ain't shit, man. Fuck that nigga. That nigga ain't. Man, let me tell you something, man. If you fucking with that nigga, you just as crooked as that nigga. That nigga ain't no shit. Fuck you gonna fuck with a crook. That nigga's a crook. Listen, that nigga's a crook. And let me tell you something. It ain't got shit to do with R.KELLY. It got something to do with justice. If you got a motherfucking tape. No. We talking a whole nother subject. If this motherfucker got a sex tape, you got a sex tape and you give it to CNN and CNN see the sex tape, every motherfucker should get a case. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, here you get extorted by Nike. How the fuck you still able to be, you trying to extort Nike? How the fuck you still able to be to, do law, practice law? They should have took this shit away from them.
No, they can practice always, even for the guilty thing.
Yeah, man, yeah. But I'm saying, when you talk a dude, man, that ain't like.
Well, let me tell you this.
That nigga's a crook.
Right? He ain't do nothing. All that shit people got hyped, that's another thing. They hyped on the wrong shit. This man can't put him away. He had a client that came to him that brought him that. That shit was CNN. They accepted that tape, bro. The tape was already at the right hand. So I don't know if it went to there or do he have a friend there. I don't get into it. I never asked him. That's not my business.
He's a crook.
If you take him out of it, again, take him out of the equation, it won't stop with other shit you got with.
That's bullshit.
The problem got yo fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you, as you, and you're an intelligent man, I'm bringing you this rap for hours. It's that motherfucking Rashonda, her family is gonna fuck him up. They don't need nothing else, bro. Promise you. Everything else is just extra.
So Rashonda,
the whole family coming through and telling the truth and providing all the motherfucking receipts and showing them all that motherfucking shit that he did to fuck that trial up is gonna get him that fucking note. So when Greenberg taking people out, acting like he's disrespectful to y'all, remember what I said, bro. Greenberg ain't gonna never challenge Rashida and her family.
Yeah.
He will never challenge them. You know why? Because he knows that's the one gonna bury y'all. The only thing he doing is holding out, getting R.KELLY.
You say what's that girl named Rashonda? And I kept understanding because I asked Dana the other day, yesterday. I said, Dana, how the fuck you got a baby by Rashonda?
Man, listen, man. Look, I like Dana because his lawyers. But all that other shit, don't listen to that shit, man. That shit he be saying, I be saying, Dana, you crazy. Dana put out there he had a baby, Ashanti daughter.
Right.
Like you all of a sudden had all these babies by all these girls. That girl's 17 years old, just turned 17, so you got a baby by her? What are you talking about?
Who's 17? Jazzy?
Who's Jazzy? Which one is Jazzy? Turn that down.
That's Ashanti's daughter. You know, he said he said yesterday, he told me, because, you know, I don't got nothing against Dana. You know, I just don't like some of the shit he do, man, and it don't rock with me. And like I explained to him, you know, Chicago rock a different vibe. Just because we don't do all the shit every motherfucker think we should do, that don't mean we don't still rock Chicago. You know, it ain't about Kells.
You see me, brother? I give any city that I'm the visitor in their salute.
Yeah, and he said,
I ain't going to war with everybody.
Right. Hey, and let me tell you this, bro. He said, you know, he said on his own, Rashonda ain't testified. Because I asked him, I said, Dana, so.
He don't know. Listen, Dana is not in that shit, bro. This is who I talk to, right? I talk to Terry, all of them. R.KELLY, man, that's how he fucked them 2 girls out. He was like, man, them girls ain't his fucking sisters. That's why people get their information. Like Dana, he like, man, Dana wasn't Dana, that's thing. That man wasn't around him. I around my brother every day. That man, I don't even know who the fuck that man is. He worked his way in as a best man. These dummies went for him. He said, well, Charles like is a best man. He bring them in all the time and had them doing dummy shit, and that's how they get in. But they don't get into knowing shit and doing all this shit.
Right.
So that shit a lot. Dana actor, man. So you gotta think of this. Dana's in a YouTube the other day. I'm quite sure you saw it.
Yeah.
And then he said, the federal judge said he was gonna let R.KELLY out. Now fucking judge ever even gave an increment like they was letting his ass out of jail.
Well, you know, I tell people Dana is like Donald Trump. He got to pump up his base. He got to pump his base up. And Dana, hey, I ain't got nothing against him, but I still speak my motherfucking mind, though. You know, because I had my run-in with him.
He was going up there. I said, Dana, stop thinking Chicago is weak.
Right. I tried to tell him, man, that.
Listen to this. Somebody's going to get tired of you. You're not from there. You've written all this bullshit in the city. And you got a lot of motherfucking mixed feelings going on up there. I said, yo, what's going to happen? You're going to wind up in a beach. When you relax down at him, you know Dana called me up. 2 o'clock in the morning, tell us about it. Yo, you heard? I said, heard what? A nigga up there, yo, God, you asked me, yo, crazy part. We was just in Chicago together and blah, blah, blah. I said, thanks. I said, one of his homies is somebody's Bible sister, you know? And he's tired of him. I said, yo, you not from there. Who the fuck are you going to get on and put on for R.KELLY and you ain't from the city?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to explain to dude.
I said, do you think them kids can come down to Baltimore and do that? And they ain't been in Atlanta so motherfucking long, I don't even know if he raised up in Baltimore or not. And I know his family, but, you know, he been in Atlanta a long ass time from where I'm in.
Man, that dude, like I told dude, I said, dude, I don't have to watch Tasha K and all that. I got common sense to know that them ain't his motherfucking sister. They just pop up out the blue. I said, man, y'all stop playing with me, man. People just think you got to watch YouTube bloggers all the fucking time and not have common sense for yourself. That's why when I talk to you, some shit I watch, but some shit I analyze for my own motherfucking self, and I just speak from a real nigga perspective and just try to speak how I feel. And if motherfuckers can't honor that, that's on them, you know, but I'ma still stand where I stand. And wherever I stand, that's what it is. I tell motherfuckers, at first he was saying I was a clout tater. I said, dude, I ain't asked for this shit. I was doing some shit because I DJ. I rocks Kells music. I've been rocking with him from day one. We from Chicago. We know how the law works in Chicago. We know how these young thoughts is in Chicago. And we know how young girls like older guys like younger girls, young girls like dope dealers, niggas that got rims, all that. We grew up in that area, bro. And that's why, and it is no disrespect to your daughter, bro, but you got to understand, when a motherfucker got that bag, motherfucker just chasing that bag, and that's what Jocelyn did, and that's what Azriel did, but it came more than just that bag. You know what I'm saying? The man must have eventually started loving him. They must start loving him, and that hey, can't change what happened, man. We know the streets.
It's crazy, man. It's you know, it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot, and that's why I tell you, like, anytime I move, man. And I fuck with a lot of Migos in Chicago. That's really my forte. That's why I fuck with Worldwide. So, you know, that's they you know, it's a whole different level with them, with how I move and do shit. So when I'm sitting there telling him and my man and I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, like who is dude, you know, like, oh, niggas not gonna keep putting up with that. They Spanish niggas. Like, yo, they into like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga? Yo, just keep coming like, yo, you know, get his ass chopped up. I'm like, I'm telling you. And I ain't think that shit a game. I'm like, yo, I know me. And I'm looking at me not being as strong but vulnerable. If that shit kept going around, this by the third time, you gonna get your eye bust open, beat down.
Hey, man, when I had the listening party, I didn't even know it was a dude. I didn't even know it was a dude that whooped Dana ass. I had to tell him yesterday. I said, Dana, my name is Wes. I don't be in no mess. Anything I do, my image, my character, motherfuckers know me. You know, I'm a straight shooter. I'm a real nigga. I'm an OG. You know, motherfuckers know me in the street. I could pick the phone up. And, man, motherfucker was even on my live when I was going hard on Dana. Like, dude, if you think you coming to Chicago to do a march and a kickback party, I'm going to kick your ass right back to Atlanta. All this was on my live. I ain't sugarcoat, ain't none of that. Because one thing I can't stand is a motherfucker to get in my motherfucking space and then acting like they all that and you fighting for a cause that you really ain't fighting for. So I started to think like, dude, is this all about you or is this about Kells? Because all that...
Think about it. So why would you be that much emotionally involved with Kells? Before Kells got knocked off, I've been to Chicago so many motherfucking times that chased my daughter. Before me and him got to the point where I ain't even want to visit get a chance to visit my daughter. None of that. I never seen that. You're not gonna tell me you was around him. He tried to tell me he was in the courtroom. When I was in the courtroom with my daughter, I said, nigga, you know where I was sitting at? He was like, yo, I was sitting behind you. I said, Jane, you wasn't sitting no fucking behind me, bro. I was sitting there the row before last. And nigga, I remember all faces. My man, the Spanish dude stood up, and 6 motherfuckers behind me stood behind me. And I can name every last one of them motherfuckers now. And not near one of them motherfuckers was fat and looked like you. Not one of them.
Right. Yeah.
Biggest motherfucker there was the Muslim.
I mean, but I didn't know because we was talking about, I didn't know her name was Jazzy. I didn't even know she was 17. You know, I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's her name, man. That's not her.
Because he was just talking. I said Asante.
That's the one that he almost got the rape charge for. That's her name.
No, the one he got the
Chicago.
The girl, that's Jasmine. That's Jasmine. That's Jasmine.
Yeah, that's it. He called her Jazz for short. All of them call her Jazz for short.
No, but we talking about Ashanti's daughter. He called her Jazzy. He said Jazzy. I said, who is Jazzy? I said, that's Ashanti daughter. He's like, yeah. So, you know.
Man, crazy, man.
Her daughter's 17?
Man, she's young.
So how the fuck he have a... That's why I said, how you have a baby by Ashanti daughter and Rashonda? Was this before?
Yeah, like that don't even matter. That's what I'm telling you. And Dana's not that old. Dana young. Dana young.
How the fuck is he?
How would you even know Rashonda? How would you know Rashonda? How would you be around her?
Because he said we was little kids and we met at the movies or some shit and like, oh, you know Kells? Oh, I know Kells.
What state?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen. I just listen to this shit, man. I mean, like I tell a female in a minute, I play dumb, but I ain't dumb, motherfucker. You just can't tell me no anything. That because the motherfucker rocking don't mean they rolling.
When I seen your shit, I laughed my ass off, bro. I said, this man going at. So now you have perspective.
And then you know, motherfuckers talking about.
And go on your platform and talk to you, whatever, brother. It is what it is, man. I'm straight side in. And I don't have no problem answering nothing or facing nothing. You know what I mean? And I ain't a motherfucker who push no weight on nobody else, man.
Is Dana 42?
I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, when I listen, he made that video with me. And motherfucker did from Kells side, again, hit me up and said, yo, that nigga from your city. I said, what? I just took the picture, dropped that shit in my personal Facebook, and said, yo, I need to know who this is. And the next motherfucking hour, I got a couple $100 for motherfucker. That motherfucker said, bing, 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 bing. Said, yo, your man, such and such, no. I said, I called my man live in Cali now. I said, yo, who this kid is?
Who is who? Dana?
Yeah, and my man was like, yo, that's such and such. But yo, what's going on? I told him, he was like, yo, please give me 24 hours. Yo, let me reach out to him, blah, blah, blah. Yo, that nigga 12 hours he called. And then the call. I'm telling you, by then the next day, I talked to his people and all that. He was like, yo, man, she got stalled. Like, yo,
now all of a sudden, y'all cousins. Y'all cousins.
I put that out there because I wanted to fuck up Kells Nation. So I called him. I said, yeah, I was on the phone with my cousin last night.
Yeah.
He had no choice but to roll with it. Because I was like, yo, that's for that foul shit. Like, nigga, don't get out your face with everybody. Everybody ain't no sucker, yo. I'm not no motherfucking Tim Stanton. Like, yo, don't get on this motherfucker disrespecting no nigga. Yo, I don't do that. I'm not gonna get on. You know, I can see if anybody says something to me, I'm gonna address you either in your DM, or then I'm gonna go back if I can't get you. I'm gonna go ahead back at your shit and let you know, nigga, you can call me out.
And then,
you can see me out.
Right, and then they try to say you bankrupt or some shit.
Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, yeah, I did bankrupt. They said it on their thing. I told them that. Name, you know what I mean? Businesses bankrupt, that make them broke. I'm motherfucking stupid. You think I don't know how the economy works? Yeah, I filed bankrupt before. I haven't did any of my cars or houses or anything. Well, no, they don't know how the world works. It ain't slow to the work. I mean, how many times you seen by a new owner on the same business and the same people in there? You know why they say new owner? Because they filed bankruptcy on that other one, and they changed it over.
And that nigga Tim, you know, it was a YouTube video on YouTube that I seen. You know, I don't know if it was edited or whatever. And I think the girl Shanti asked, well, how long do you know R. Kelly? And they tried to show that Tim was whispering in her ear, tell him some shit. And then he gets in the camera and he started talking. Did he really whisper to her?
Where? And what? Which one?
One of the videos when all this shit started getting, you know, fresh, and Ashanti was on the side.
Let me give you this. Let me clear something up, right? I got bored into this from what I keep telling you. Somebody messaged me that knew what was going on. I would have never knew. We would have never been in this shit. When we approached Angello, my daughter lied. If she wouldn't have lied to me, this shit probably wouldn't have been where it is. When she lied and we had to keep digging is when we found out shit. So now, somebody put out some real fucked up shit with my daughter on her page. My daughter had about 55,000 followers on her IG. And they put all this shit on there about she sucking Kelly dick, she in the studio, she doing that. I'm talking about on her page, blasting and shit. So I'm like, who the fuck? Everybody called me like, yo, who the fuck is that on there? Talking about ass like that. So it was that page, Baby Girl 97 shit. So then, I kept that, boom, put it in a file, set it to the side. So when it go on, time go on, you know, you just listen. Now I'm finding out this person know this person with this person. The Shanti and the Savage's best friend. The Shanti and Cheryl Mack best friend. I'm like, hold on, who the fuck all these motherfuckers I got problems with? So how the fuck is you best friends with all these motherfuckers? Now start playing. Like, okay. So how do you make stink? You had no stink. Y'all needed some meat on the bone. The CLARY needs the meat.
So Tim set you up?
Yeah, y'all paint the picture of my daughter being fucked up and all this crazy shit y'all had already put out.
So Tim, so you saying so Tim set you up?
You ain't see my live?
I ain't watch all of them.
I checked my live out, man. No, not this one. One that I called them up. Him and his wife, all up. I put it to the head. That's why he blocked me and everything after that.
Who broke? Somebody broke in R. Kelly house?
Down in Atlanta?
Yeah.
They ain't take shit. They ain't do nothing. They ain't take shit. That was just a mess.
So when Tim
broke in his studio in Chicago.
Hey, so when Tim set you up, you just had to roll with it, huh?
No, I wasn't really rolling with it. It was like it was my door. It was like the shit was true, but you set me up to pull me out.
Oh.
We wasn't no media motherfuckers. We was dealing with shit behind the scenes.
No.
So they needed us to come forward. And that's, I know my motherfucking family on the shade room talking about, that's the parents of Azriel, that's the family of Azriel, that's me, my kids, everything. I said, what the fuck? I went off.
Yeah,
and it took me this long now to pinpoint who had that page.
Right. So people was trying to say in the news and all that shit, like you wrote a letter to give Azriel what's it, Azriel consent or something to be with R.KELLY.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't to be with R.KELLY, wasn't to no motherfucker R.KELLY. So A&R rep shit, watch over. All that, they got all that shit is out there. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand. I did the steps I'm supposed to do as a parent. And I was supposed to protect them. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to leave my daughter. My daughter will work for them. She's going to have somebody down there. Over. My daughter's birthday was in less than 90 days.
So when you wrote the letter, who the letter was written out to? Like
somebody in it supposed to have been in the label.
Oh.
Him.
It what?
They know who it is. All that, they got all that. They know who the person is. They, you know what I mean? That's why I said, man, all that shit, them games, them motherfuckers, they can play all the games they want. It's either good business or bad business. We had to take the bad business. That's it. And if it was going to be more, then you try it in a different manner for it to be more.
All right. It's all good.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm at peace, man. You know, I just, a lot of shit be going across my mind because when I was looking at you, I was like, man, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna tell you like I saw Dana. I'm like, man, Joe, but you the father. You gotta take responsibility. I was heated. I was really heated. And I was like, God damn, how you getting mad at something that he consented to and then it didn't go the way he think it should, and now that's a whole big commotion. And that's why I say you gotta.
It was over stuff. That's what they thought.
Right.
Like, oh, man, it had to be Kelly, because they look at Kelly as this and that. Man, I looked at my daughter already a motherfucker. So in my eyes, only thing I needed her to do was get this motherfucker one song with his name on that bitch and her to finish her album. That's it. I was shopping that shit straight from my little country. She was VP. She was gonna walk that bitch right in for a day. I ain't need nothing from him. That was my daughter's career. She would have said, Dad, I don't want to sing. Okay, we done. That's a good thing. I ain't got to lose no more money in that shit. That's it.
No, you just want her to make a song, huh?
Right. Like, if she had made her song and she got that fulfillment, like even now, like you did anything with her, you gave her any fulfillment, I wouldn't even have been beefing as hard now, but you gave her no independence. Like, she still don't got shit.
Wow. So all this, so all this goes just about basically she's not doing what she's supposed to do, what she went in there supposed to do, and the shit went a whole nother way.
Whole nother way. I mean, for her, it's paradise. But what I'm thinking is, okay, well, he got his own mess shit before you was born, man. So now look at you. You have nothing. So this shit don't turn out exactly like it is. Yeah, you got a little story. You might get a little deal. It ain't gonna be what? You're gonna be fucked back up. And hopefully you still have your interest in singing. You still want to do something, or you ready to work. So you think if she would have sat up there and went in there and did a song with R.KELLY, all this shit wouldn't have been going on with her being 17 and all that shit? I don't think none of it would have really went on, because she would have got to fulfill her independence. They fell in love, whatever the fuck number age. Then, I mean, what can you beef about? But if your motherfucker just take your motherfucking door and don't do shit with them, and continue to do nothing with them, then really you lost all the way around. They lost, not you, but they lost all the way around.
And then now the 17-year-old shit, huh?
Huh?
I said now it's the 17-year-old shit because he didn't do shit with him, so he just fucked her. I'm saying that it's the 17-year-old shit now because she didn't do what she's supposed to do. She just...
No. Even if it should have never been that. What I'm saying is, she would have had more independence. If at least you just looked at her more as a motherfucking piece of ass and got her song and this and that. Now she got to understand her going to her independence, her sticking beside her man. She got her own career. You ain't got shit. So how the fuck you say you love these girls when neither one of them can do shit? And you in a fucked up predicament with nothing. By the time all these fucking lawsuits hit, your royalties will be 10 years in the hole. You won't even get that. So now you got two girls that you can't do nothing but sit around with, and then you gotta take them to all that drained out. Ain't no nigga gonna do that. You don't watch your powder go and you ain't touching them, sleeping with them, none of that. But one, he got major insecurity. So he ain't gonna keep them girls away that motherfucker long and feel like you take care and you can't keep up with them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people looking at everything like, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that. But guess what? I'm gonna have to be prepared to take care of a grown ass woman when she come out of this shit.
Well, see, hey, but you got to realize something too, man. You know, even though she didn't set out the mission, you know, you probably told her, say, hey, you know, when you go in there, be professional, be about business. But she got in there and shit went a whole nother route.
Exactly.
You know, and then I know that.
This is always what you carry yourself. You know, the fuck what's going on. We stay on that horn. You answer that phone. You know what I mean? We there. The same shit. We respect your scenery. This time, like, man, this what it is. I mean, we just had a bad business situation.
Wow.
But Joe could have made that shit, man. He could have faced me. We could have dealt with that shit. Fucking manned up about that shit. And it's been a different life. So at the end of the day, my daughter wasn't going on my fucking.
So, because you making me think she could have just fucked him and still got the record done.
No, not at all. I don't approve shit. If my daughter was 17, that's a foul, bro. That's like a real violation, bro. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about the fuck. Like, the fuck is what it is. That ain't gonna never go nowhere. Oh, violated my daughter. Like, if you had plans to keep her around, then nigga, keep her around till she of age. Then you could have, you know, by that sweet talk, you're not gonna take advantage of her from the beginning. And then say she loved me.
But when you say keep around to age, 17 is of age, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro,
check the law again, man. Hey, I challenge you on this one. Check the law again.
Brother, I'm in the middle of this. 18 is all federal law around the world. My daughter is of age. And then Florida, bro, 18. She wasn't in Chicago. My daughter was in Florida. R.KELLY met my daughter in Florida. 17 is an illegal age.
No, I'll do my research later.
Yeah, I can promise you, I'm all over this situation. So it's not about my daughter, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, my daughter shit probably not even going to affect him. Now, other shit that's going to affect him, man. Got some 16-year-olds.
Well, shit, hey. Well, you know how it go, man. You know, they said, fuck it. Why milk the cow when you can get the cow for free? She just probably felt like shit. She ain't need your expertise and your advice. She on her own. She can do it on her own.
I'm quite sure she thought she was wrong. All of them think that. Right at the end of the day, that's where they got to come back home to. You. And then you got to figure out how to rearrange your shit, fix your shit, and then be able to provide for them until they get on their feet and figure out what they want to do. That's what I mean when I say you can't say you fall back on your child, because your child might fall in your goddamn lap and need a whole lot more than what you ready to get.
Yeah, well, I could just tell you a story, shit. You know, when the motherfuckers say, hey, what are we? Are we friends with benefits or what? So, you know, in friends with benefits, it's like this. You get something for something, right? It's like a man and a woman in a relationship. Whether who got the bag, you got the bag or she got the bag. And the people say, hey, you know, let's be friends with benefit. Now she might, you know, want some dick, but in the place of the dick, you know what I'm saying? You know, she giving him money. You feel me? And he probably thinking like, hey, fuck that. Why be friends with benefit when I could just take the whole benefit? You feel me? And I honestly think when your daughter got to a comfortable place with Kels, she probably just said, fuck you, dude. I can do this shit on my own. I don't need you to help me with my career. Or
my daughter ain't gonna never say fuck you do to me. But we don't got that type of business. My daughter got. Listen, this is what you gotta understand. No matter how we want to make this man into it, this man is a fucking habitual liar. First of all. Second, he makes girls feel like he's the fucking. That's all that's a known fact. Like the shit Kel's got, man, he got his own self in this shit, man. This is his own doing. It's like it ain't no justification for the dumb shit he do. Like you going there to a kid, your kid should know about your fucking ex-wife.
I personally, even with the Adria shit, I don't even believe that shit. Because to me, if a nigga tied you up into a banana tie, she say. Well, if a nigga tied you up like that and you got loose, why the fuck you ain't go to the police station? Surviving R.KELLY was a whole joke to me because all them women ain't make a police report. All them, he made her daffy shit in the bucket and all this old shit.
What? That was wrong. Grown ass women.
Yeah, he made her. Now, let's talk about the Survivor R.KELLY shit because to me, them girls weren't credible to me. Just to me.
I don't know none of them. I ain't seen none of them. Like, we ain't pulled together none of that. They was grown, man.
Yeah.
Them grown ass women. Like, I don't appreciate that shit. Like, Kitty Jones and all the motherfuckers was almost 40 years old. Like, how the fuck you put your career and get your career? Like, that don't make no sense. And then you talk about he did this to you. Nah, that don't make no sense to me.
Right.
Like Sean D the same way. He was 30 shots.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you know, that shit don't make no sense. Like them motherfuckers like that, I don't want to hear them motherfucking stories. I ain't never said nothing to them. My wife don't speak to them, none of that shit.
It's all good.
I don't play no game.
Hey man, well thanks for calling me back, bro. You know, I'ma go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to eat for some dinner, and then I'm just gonna make me some moves.
Come here, Pep. All right, my brother.
All right, man.
Lock me in, brother. You know, we're gonna have a long couple conversations. It'll be something else.
Okay.
But I feel y'all definitely take it in and appreciate your opinion on it, brother. For real.
All right.
You know, especially as another father and everything, and coming out of the shop. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got major respect for that.
All right. So
good. All right.
Yep.
All right, my brother.
Later. Peace. Oh, where do I get this shit from? What did I get myself into? What the fuck did I... FREEKELLZ, goddammit. Fuck what y'all talking about, goddammit. FREEKELLZ, you know, I tell that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck who I talk to. I got my own motherfucking mind, my own theory. Y'all heard it. I gave him from a real nigga perspective. You know what I'm saying? I think the YouTube... Hey, y'all need to follow me on YouTube, DJ Tyson, because I'm going to put this on YouTube, on my own channel. You know, DJ Tyson, DEEJAY, space TY. I mean, I don't give a fuck if Dana mad, he mad. I don't care. I mean, shit, I got to answer questions. You know, hey, he called, y'all was on the live. Hey, here you go. Hey, he said himself, you know, he said shit. He was mad because the deal didn't go through. You know, and to me, it's just my opinion now. You know, people can respect my opinion. It sound like his daughter didn't complete the part of the bargain. She gave up the pussy, and the pussy was good, and she felt like little pudding pop, like Bill Cosby bop. And she like, fuck that. You know, Kel's gonna take care of me. I'm straight, and I don't need no record deal. You can't knock. You can't. You know, I don't know. They say Azriel was watching this video, and I don't know if she was or not, but if she is or still is, let me tell you something. Holla at me. For real, for real. Oh, the phone hung up. I don't have to make sure that. This motherfucker is hung up. Trust me. But nevertheless, Azriel, I like to talk to you if you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think, like, you know, I want to be in the middle. And it ain't no clout chasing, just getting to the bottom of some shit. And it just seemed like he mad because his daughter went and did her own thing. You know, and like I explained to him, man, Chicago a different breed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got game. Gotta keep it real with you. We got game. So if you send your daughters out here and thinking you got that much mind control over them, especially in Chicago, you in for a rude awakening. Yeah, you know, so it seemed like oh, my phone is hung up. Trust me. Hello? 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 Oh, this nigga's still on the phone. Psych. Nevertheless, I ain't got nothing against him. I ain't got nothing against so-and-so, but I thought when I called him, he knew who I was, because I hit him up on Instagram. I said, yo, call me. You know, I didn't even know the guy was going to call me back. You know what I'm saying? You know. I didn't even know he was going to call me back. It just so happened he called me back, and I was on my live, and we was talking. So, hey, I might as well get it all out. Get it all out. Shit, quiet minds want to know, because I've been thinking, I told him, man, I'm like, man, who the fuck is this dude, man? You can't blame nobody but you. You know, like I told him, you know, when he tells me, you know, like shit like, man, you know, my daughter, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, man, Joe, well, who, you know, how did she get to him? Did you let her go? I said, what the problem you got to realize is, if I'm just saying, if you know the history of a person, right? Why would you send your 17-year-old daughter out to vent with a grown-ass man as a parent? That's my whole concern. You know? I mean, just talking real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just couldn't personally do it with my child. Okay, here you go. Just go on with him, and hey, I hope you get the record deal. Come on back. I couldn't do that one. I just couldn't do it. So, which I heard, he said, man, he got pissed off. Shit, he sent his daughter for one mission. Shit, his daughter had a whole nother mission. And hey, y'all know just as well. Y'all know just as well, you know, you can't knock young women if they want security, just like every woman wants security. Shit, if I ain't got to work, why work? And like I kept saying, R.KELLY locked up now, man. They showing their loyalty to him. You can't knock that shit, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they really wanted to get paid, all they got to do is just sell some shit to TMZ and all these other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do another one with Gayle King ass. I know that much. If y'all watching, don't ever do shit with Gayle King again without getting no motherfucking money. Azrael and what's the other girl named? Jocelyn. Take my advice. Don't do another fucking interview unless them motherfuckers pay you some millions of fucking dollars if they want to hear y'all motherfucking story. You hear me? You hearing it from a real nigga. Get paid. You know, I try to reach this shit out to R.KELLY. You know, don't do another fucking interview without the motherfuckers paying you. Everybody else getting paid off of R.KELLY but the motherfuckers who's involved. That's crazy. I ain't nowhere in the world. I have to get paid off my motherfucking man. Y'all want to interview me? I need $2 million. Yeah, both of them. Yeah. I need $2 million. Y'all want to interview? Give me $2 million. Even if they don't think it's the truth, I need you to even see my motherfucking face in front of the microphone. I need $2 million, goddammit. You can't say amen, say ouch. Straight up. I need $2 million off the rack. You want me to get in front of this camera? You want me to talk? Put that money in my motherfucking account. Here go my motherfucking account number right here. Okay? We got to put that money in there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My seatbelt's been jacked up. I'm just saying, me personally, motherfuckers just ain't getting no more motherfucking free interviews out of me, goddamn. You can't even see how handsome I look. You want me in front of motherfucker. Get paid. If this shit is go hit the news, stop letting all these other motherfuckers get paid off y'all motherfucking stories, and y'all get paid off y'all own shit if that's what y'all choose to do, but doing it in a way where it's respectful and not ghetto, and you can make some money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And like I told Angelo, R.KELLY locked up now. When the fuck brainwash become a crime? When manipulation become a crime, because far as I'm concerned, if a nigga lied to a woman or a woman lied to a man and you try to make them believe the lie, shit, that's manipulation right there. That ain't never been a motherfucking crime. It ain't no different than a man being in a relationship or a woman being in a relationship and a man say, hey baby, you know I only love you, don't go nowhere, I know you caught me cheating, you know what I'm saying, but I love you, baby. And she be like, okay baby, I know you love me, we've been together all this time and blah 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 blah, but he still got her ass to stay. Okay, talk about manipulation, talk about some real shit now. So, you know, I just want him to respect me at the same time I respect him, because real nigga shit, women from Chicago want that bag. They ain't playing with no broke ass nigga. They ain't doing it. Okay? And that's what it is. Listen, y'all make sure y'all go to my YouTube. I know this is about to be the talk of the town tomorrow. OMG. Whew. Somebody go, ooh, I wasn't trying to do it like this, but hey, it is what it is. When I got unanswered questions, I'm just gonna start inboxing motherfuckers. Call me. Shit, I hope I talk to Rashonda. I want to talk to her too. Shit, fuck it. Somebody got to get the exclusive shit. Answer the hardcore questions and, you know, keep the real nigga shit going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all can help me make that happen. Go to D-E-E-J-A-Y. Glenda, type that for me. D-E-E-J-A-Y. Tyson on YouTube. Subscribe to my page, y'all, because I want to start going live. I need just 1,000. I'm going to just take off and just, man, because I'm finna go hard on some shit. Oh, man. This is a good interview. I don't love the drama. I'm gonna say the video, no, somebody better treat me, goddammit. Y'all some cheap motherfuckers. I asked for McDonald's, and y'all motherfuckers like y'all can cash at me, goddammit, $10 for a fucking #1. And that's fine. I ain't tripping no more. That's how y'all get down, y'all cheap motherfuckers. For real. I asked what the fuck I want, because the Bible said you have none because you ask not. It ain't that I can't buy my own McDonald's. You see, I was eating that shit earlier. But at the same time, I know y'all love me in y'all own way. Thank y'all for watching my live. Thank y'all. If you ain't my Facebook friend, you better follow me right motherfucking now. Follow me. Follow me on Facebook right motherfucking now. Go to my Twitter. What's my Twitter? My Twitter is DJ2Real, because I'm too motherfucking real. You know, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Kevin Terrell 357. I'm on these bitches. Fuck it. Motherfuckers want to blow up. Let me blow up in the way where motherfuckers can wake up. Because y'all sleep. Oh, man. Dr. Rice is coming. I'm going to call you right, Dr. Rice. Oh, my phone is blowing up, boy. I swear to God, I'm finna go upload this shit. And I'm going to upload it. So, don't be mad at me, Dana J, because I already did his. And don't be mad at me, Angelo. You know, hey, it's just shit I gotta know, man. Fuck it. You know, I'm trying to blow up too. Fuck it. Shit. But I'm gonna blow up in a fun way, in a carry way. Y'all better stop laughing at me. Oh, God. Y'all is crazy. All right, y'all. So check it out. Hey, for real, for real. No, I'm gonna save this video. I'm gonna save it, you know. And like I say, you know, I listened to Angelo. He sounded like he was real mad because the mission that he had wasn't accomplished. I mean, I ain't no dumb motherfucker not to see that. And that's his daughter and contracts. But you gotta realize, your daughter's a grown-ass woman, my man. And, shit, fuck a contract, goddammit. I'm just saying, personally, me, if I know a nigga rap sheet, I wouldn't even put my daughter in that type of way. I'm just speaking me as a real nigga. I wouldn't do it. I have to be with her every day and let the mama. No, but Dr. Rice called me on this phone. If I answer the phone with Dr. Rice right now, that means I got to cut you all off, and then I got to take his call. But I should have called him from my other phone, which I don't have it in there. Let me see. damn, he texted me, y'all. He said, you know, bro, I don't bite my tongue and I don't play games. So to give you a combo as a man, this is Angelo. He said, that's what it was. So I hope you not like Don Russell and recorded grown men. That's not a game. Men play for real. But I see I've been getting texts, so it's all good. Shit, I was just on live when he called me back. That's all. That's it. That's it. Shit, I was just on live when you called. So I text him back. That's all. I mean, ain't no shade. What the fuck is this man? It'll be alright. I don't know what the problem is, but see. Somebody text them. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if what you said is true, if what you said is true, you shouldn't have to feel no type of way. You wouldn't be offended. If what he said on my live is true, you wouldn't be offended. Yeah. He's upset now. Nah, he texted me. He said, man, on some real nigga shit. He said a lot of people blowing his phone up. But if what he said is true, what difference does it make if I'm on live or not? You know? I don't care. Nah, he didn't know he was on live. Dana didn't know he was on live. I mean, you know, motherfuckers be killing me with this shit, man. Everybody got these motherfucking receipts. And then when I get motherfucking receipts, motherfuckers get mad at me. Fuck all that, y'all. I ain't trying to hit none of that shit. Everybody got receipts on everybody. Then when the receipts get on their ass, then everybody motherfucking mad. Well, let me tell y'all something now. Because I'm about to go motherfucking gangster. And I'm about to go motherfucking hard. And whoever don't like it, hey, kiss my ass. You know, it's one thing to be a motherfucker with receipts. But then when motherfuckers get receipts on your ass, everybody want to be mad. Ain't no use to being mad when everybody been doing the same motherfucking shit. If you talking real nigga shit, why you gotta worry about if a motherfucking recording you or not? That shouldn't even matter. That shouldn't even motherfucking matter. Real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna say this video. But that shouldn't even matter. If you know you talking real shit, you spitting real shit, then you won't have to worry about no other shit. I'm just saying. So don't get mad at me because I'm on my live and motherfuckers hear our conversation. We on live, you know, and if motherfuckers been doing recording and I'm just saying, let's keep this shit real. Can we keep this shit real, y'all? I'm wrong. I ain't wrong. I ain't wrong for shit. I'm right. Look, listen. This what I'm saying. If a motherfucker kicking real nigga shit, why would you gotta worry about if you being recorded? Alright, okay. Alright, I'm gone. Let me go. I'll be right back. Y'all get on my live. I'll be right back.